You are listening to episode 21 of the 3 Count Podcast, the podcast which covers the week's events in the world of wrestling. So let's get started.
This is the 3 Count Podcast with your hosts, Aaron Phelan, Adam Barlow, and Michael Titley.
Hey everybody, Aaron Phelan here with Michael Titley.
Hello.
No Adam today.
As per usual. So we might get some views again.
Wait, but I'm back if anyone's happy with that.
I don't think anyone noticed. They just thought, who's that guy who's always going on about Daniel Bryan? Who's always hating on Cena? Where's he this week?
So anyway, welcome to the 3 Count Podcast. If this is your first time listening, then thanks for coming. The 3 Count Podcast is produced every week for your enjoyment and our amusement. So let's get into the show. Wow, I enjoyed doing that again.
You did. We could tell.
So, Monday Night Raw last night. Of course, we both watched it. Adam, who knows what Adam did?
I don't think he's watched it. That's why he's not on the podcast.
But who cares? No, I'm joking.
He's a student now. He's got a job, so as you can imagine, he's swamped.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult for him to always be here, but we understand that. I'm sure you all do as well. So
logistical reasons, innit? That's what we put it down to.
It is indeed. So anyway, we kicked off Raw last night with the returning Brock Lesnar. I was really happy to see Lesnar. We didn't get to, discuss this last week, did we? Lesnar's
We
return.
did not. Oh, God, that was... You know what, though? That's what I mean. I know we're not talking about last week's Raw, but that got spoiled for me.
It did me as well.
Possible.
Yeah, did me as well, actually. But
I think it got spoiled for Adam as well. And the worst bit is what I've started doing now is when I get home, I work on Monday nights, so I can't watch Raw live.
Yeah.
And I don't have time. Obviously, I get in about 4 or 5 in the morning, so I don't have time to watch it all. So I'll watch about an hour, and I'll put Twitter and Instagram at the other side of my phone on the app, so I don't click on them by mistake.
Yeah.
And it got spoiled for me on Snapchat.
Oh.
I clicked on someone's story, it put that face when Seth's face when Brock returned though. I thought, oh no.
Wow.
That's hanging. And then I had to literally go back downstairs and watch it.
While we're sharing stories of how it's been spoiled, mine's kind of stings a bit more because it was WWE themselves that spoiled it.
Did you get a notification again?
I did indeed. I've disabled the notifications that's supposed to be like match results and stuff like that and Raw results. Yet for some reason, the notification came through breaking news. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins at Battleground. I was like, seriously? You've just sent that notification out? Like, to clarify why I got it spoiled as well, I wasn't watching. It's down Cornwall. Obviously, I didn't get to see it during the night. And the next morning, woke up, forgot Raw was last night, checked my phone, and it was right there, sat right on my notification feed. I was like,
you should have read it all when you said Seth Rollins. Oh, God, get it
No,
off.
but I think they put Brock's name first. No, I didn't really click. I was like, Brock Lesnar versus... I was like, oh, damn, I tried not to read the rest of it, but my eyes kind of automatically looked. But anyway, we passed that. That was a week ago. I was still excited to watch Raw and see Lesnar return. So yeah, we had him kicking off Raw this week with Heyman. Awesome promo once again.
As per usual, it's a Heyman promo. You don't even have to talk about it. You go, Heyman did a promo. That must have been great.
It's great to have Heyman back with these promos because, as we say, he's just absolutely miles
he's
ahead.
Paul Heyman, isn't he?
Exactly, he's in his own league when it comes to cutting promos. There's no one quite like him nowadays that can cut promos as good as him. But anyway, the promo kind of took us to an apology that Lesnar had to give to Cole and JBL.
He should.
Go on.
When he was apologising to JBL, I really wanted him to just hug JBL or something like that, and JBL would go, "What a great guy!"
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just do something bad to Michael Cole.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting was going to happen. I didn't think Lesnar was going to act as much of a face as he did, but I guess we've kind of had the cemented face turn now of Lesnar.
I don't think it was very face the stuff what he did to Michael Cole. I think it was more like just give JBL a handshake.
I think though Lesnar is like the face now. It's the way he was booked on Raw and it's complete actions of kind of a face superstar in a way. So I think he is definitely playing the face role now.
Which isn't bad. He's doing it well. He's doing it in his own way,
Yeah, I was
which
gonna
is
say
good.
he's kind of not really changed anything, to be honest. It's still the same old Lesnar in a way, but it's just the way he's been booked, as with the end of Raw. But we'll get to that. So yeah, he apologised to Cole and JBL.
In his own unique way.
He did indeed. Like I said, I was kind of happy with the way they handled this. It was interesting to see what they was going to do with Brock. But yeah, it didn't discredit him or anything. I saw a few people
it was just a half-assed apology, wasn't it?
"Oh, look at Lesnar now. He's kind of lost that monster mentality because he's done that." It's like, no, seriously.
They don't know shit. Get off Reddit,
Aaron. Wow. So
Oh God.
Oh God. Yeah. So, did this lead to? Did anyone come out after this? I don't think did they just?
Wasn't it the Primetime Players' first match?
No. First match was Kane and Ambrose.
It was. Didn't Kane come out then?
I'm trying to think. Did Kane come out during the segment? I can't remember.
Google it quick.
Why are you making me Google it?
I'm not computer savvy.
Of course you're not. But now we've got a load of dead air here. Do you want to sing a song for everyone, Mike?
I'll sing some Nirvana if anyone wants that, you know what I mean?
God.
Adam will be sat here now listening to this going, yes, please sing some Nirvana.
Oh, wow.
But, well, we'll just move on to, Kane versus Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, I don't think, people have watched it anyway. They don't need me to clarify that for
unless they're not Sky and they're just listening to us for actual Raw coverage, but
God,
Aaron
I feel sorry for them if that's the case.
Probably Adam. He hasn't watched it. He's just listened to this.
So anyway, with that, we had our first match of the night, which was Kane defeating. Well, yeah,
I enjoyed this match thoroughly. To be honest with you.
Well, that's good. No, I enjoyed it actually. To be honest, at first I was like, "Oh, he's going to be facing," and it was like, "Oh, Kane and Ambrose." Like,
it stemmed from that thing about Dean Ambrose calling him a corporate lapdog and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's at least it had a bit of backstory. The interesting thing from this match, I think, that needs to be pointed out most is Rollins' interference to distract Ambrose.
No, I didn't see that. I just saw. I thought Kane picked up a clean win. No, Kane just won. No assisted.
So that's selective choosing.
No, it's not. Kane won. Get a grip. Dean lost.
So
Kane for World Heavyweight Champion.
So yeah, Rollins did interfere. I found this interesting because I was wondering what they was going to do with Ambrose as a contender for the title. I thought they was just going to scrap that with Lesnar coming back, but seems like they haven't quite done that. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. So I don't really see what they're doing unless they're looking at a triple threat down the line. But
what do you mean?
What?
I mean, why do you think it'll be a triple threat? That's what I mean.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. It seems odd why they had Rollins interfering. Because it seems like they're setting up more motivation.
It was to get on good in Kane's good books, weren't it? Because he needs them now, don't he?
Well, yeah, true. I get that, but wouldn't Ambrose have more fuel to the fire as such to go after Rollins again now? Because he already.
I don't know. I think that feud's over.
I don't know. I don't see it is.
For now, I think it is because of the way Seth won. If Seth had cheated to win, then fair enough, but he won sort of fair. I mean, it was
Yeah, but he didn't really win fair, did he? They both held the title, and it just kind of slipped out of Ambrose's reach. That finish, to me, was a symbol of Ambrose not being done chasing for the title, but...
Not at this minute, though. I can't see him winning at this minute. I just think he's going to sort of feud with someone else.
Fair enough, it is possible. We'll see where this does go next week. Cause obviously, it wasn't touched on again later.
There's no 2 week gap now for pay-per-views, which is I'm sure you and Adam will be thrilled about.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm really happy we've got a 5-week build. Obviously, it's only 3 more weeks.
I love pay-per-views every 2 weeks. It's brilliant.
I suppose it gives less time for them to screw up booking. Because we've only got 2 weeks to book it, but I don't
You know,
know.
I don't
prefer
think like
long.
that. I just love having a pay-per-view every 2 weeks. It's great. Just watch a pay-per-view.
Fair
Great,
enough.
Sunday night, watch a pay-per-view. Great.
I love slow builds, so that's why I kind of enjoy the bigger gaps between pay-per-views. But anyway, we did get Kane getting the win after a distraction from Rollins.
Yeah, he did.
He did indeed. So then I think we had the backstage segment, didn't we, with Rollins, with Kane, basically asking for his help.
Was that not after the Primetime Players match?
It might have been, but we'll just say it now anyway.
Alright.
So, yeah, Kane basically refused to help Rollins. I was happy with this because I think they've been teasing this thing for so long, like, oh, yeah, Kane's splitting up from the Authority, J and JR. Been teasing it for ages now, and I was like, yes, it's finally happening, but obviously.
See, I really want Kane to be. I mean, I know you're like, no, he shouldn't be, but I want Kane to be in the mix for the championship.
I don't think he should be in the mix of the championship, but
why not?
I think that time's been and gone for Kane. I think.
What do you mean been and gone? He was like the champion for like 5 minutes.
No, but I mean, I think those days. Excuse me. I think those days for Kane have kind of been and gone. I think he should be in more of a role to leverage talent, younger talents, but instead of his position at the minute, which is kind of just
a jobber.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose you can't say he is a jobber because he does.
No, he does win every now and then, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, and he is a prominent figure on television, but still, he kind of. There isn't quite the term that you can define Kane's role, because often you can look at him as a jobber, but then other times you think, no, he's this legend that's been working there for God knows how many years. And
he just needs to come back, shave his head, come out to Soul Chemical again,
yeah,
and it'd be great.
It would be great, but we're stuck with what we've got. So yeah, we had Primetime Players defeating the rarely seen Ascension.
The what?
The rarely seen Ascension. We never
no, the rarely seen what? I've never heard of this tag team. They thought they were debuting, weren't they? Can I just say how much, how long have I liked the Primetime Players for? I mean, Adam's head's going to be exploding right now if he's listening to this. I've been a huge fan from day one of these Primetime Players, and they've been great.
We all know
I'm a massive fan.
Yeah, I was going to say, we all know how much you love Primetime Players, Mike.
Though, I'm actually really getting on their side now.
So you should be. Like, you've called them enough in the past.
The catchphrase that I hated, I'm starting to like, which is really weird.
Which catchphrase?
The millions of dollars thing.
Right,
I used to find that irritating as fuck, but I really do like it now.
Well, they used to be heels, didn't they? So who's doing the job? You know what's really cool as well? Like, people are starting to get involved in the thing where they like put their arms around each other and do the little dance thing.
Yeah. It's sort of the Poznan effect, isn't it? Well,
yeah.
Do you know the Poznan?
No.
There you go.
I was trying to make it.
Well, I was actually blaming you. I was like, oh my god, you know the Poznan? Well, City played this team called like Poznan, and they do this dance where like they turn around, they turn the backs to the players, and then start jumping, and they're all like linking.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen.
And it's sort of like that, where like when that happens. It's quite good though. Yeah. Really, if like they could like say get it like the whole stadium doing it. I think it'd be great.
Anything that like encourages crowd interaction is always good, because I think one thing that lacks nowadays with the newer, younger audiences is that they can often kind of be a disconnect with the crowd, and there's nothing I hate more than a dead crowd, and I love any sort of interaction like that.
There's too many crowds like that in America though. I mean, I'm not trying to slag America off here, but America genuinely don't have good crowds in a lot of sports.
I don't. They used to have great crowds for wrestling, like.
But you go to England.
2000s.
You listen to the crowds in England. I'm not just because I'm English. I'm not saying that, but you sort of get the football fan mentality.
Oh, obviously.
You go to Germany, you get good crowds in Germany, good atmospheres.
Yeah, of course. But
even Canada, you actually get better reactions than America. And a lot of states in America, where you listen to dead crowds, and it's it doesn't ruin the show, but it doesn't.
I think the thing with America is they have certain towns that are going to be more lively than other
like
towns.
Harlem. That's normally lively.
Just mainly like the New York crowds, the Chicago crowds, stuff like that. There's always certain cities that are more of a wrestling town, and the crowds are livelier. And I think the influence from, like you say, the sports teams and things like that in the some of the bigger states. I think that definitely plays an influence on the types of crowds we get. But like I say, stuff like this with primetime players is definitely great for encouraging crowd interaction, I suppose.
I still think one of the best ones of crowd interaction is when just the New Day just goes, New Day! And then everyone just chants, sucks.
Yeah, it's so great.
It's sort of better when just one person says it, though.
What, like one person in the crowd,
Just one person says sucks. It's funnier when that. But I remember a bit ago, when Rusev said, I just need you to say those 3 little words, to Lana. And you just heard someone in the background very fake go, New Day sucks.
yeah, that was really funny. That was one of the highlights of that. Yeah, it was great.
But yeah, so Titus and Mr. Never on TV get the win.
You can't call him that anymore, Mike.
Of course you can. It's still a nickname. It's like when Daniel Bryan's not injured that 3 weeks of the year. You can still call him Sick Note.
Yeah, of course. So
Aaron's getting mad.
So PTP got the win. It's basically just a showing for them as champions. Ascension didn't get in too much offense.
You can tell that they've never been champions before because they're like proper trying to. They don't know how to hold them. I think Titus nearly dropped his about 3 times.
Probably did. So we had next was the Wyatt promo? No, it was during the match, wasn't it? Right.
It was during the match.
Yeah. So we had Sheamus and Reigns. I kind of rolled my eyes when I saw these two fighting each other.
Oh, you're always like, you just date Irish people, you.
No, you know what? You bug me when you say that,
You what?
I said you bug me when you say that.
I know. It's funny.
So, as we all know, I'm not massive fans of Sheamus or Reigns.
You just don't like ginger people then. Is that better?
No, it's not better.
Right, you just don't like Irish people. I'm going to stick to that one.
Right, you stick to that. So
I thought this was a good match. I enjoyed this match.
Yeah.
I'm getting to be a bit of a fan of Reigns.
I can tell.
Ever since the Mania match, like afterwards, like now that he's not in the title picture, I can start to like him, if you know what I mean.
But this is the thing that they're fooling you with in a way. You can see they're still grooming Reigns to kind of be the guy, and it's just they're trying to take a slower approach with him to get more people on his side. And I still don't think personally that he's improved like much at all, to be honest.
He's a bit better at promos, you gotta admit that.
Oh yeah, his promos are better, but I think that's due to the nature that they're a lot less scripted now. I think they was giving him promos that was way too scripted and didn't fit his character at all. And I think
that's son.
Exactly. That's just one of the
something
worst
you
promos.
Jack Swagger to say.
I know exactly. I wouldn't even expect Jack Swagger to say that.
I meant because of his lisp.
His lisp.
But what was I going to say now? It was really weird, when Reigns last week. I mean, we'll go back to Raw again last week when he had that he did the advert with his daughter.
Yeah.
And what was the advert for now initially?
I think it was. I don't
something
even.
Something
about promoting. About being a dad. His Titus did one as well, didn't he?
See, that's what I mean. I mean, I was watching that and I remember thinking, why is Titus not doing this? Ain't he Father of the Year?
Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised he won that award ahead of to flight. Was it David Beckham, Ashton Kutcher, and Vin Diesel?
I don't understand why any of them 3 would make good parents. Maybe David Beckham, but why would Ashton Kutcher make a good dad?
I am not here to question that.
He's like the Charlie Harper. If you're anyone that watched 2.5 Men, probably his dad.
Oh wow! So anyway, back to the match.
And Vin Diesel, when was the last time he made a good film? Anyway, back to the match.
Oof! Shots fired. There we go.
Shots were fired.
So yeah, I wasn't too thrilled with this match. Didn't really enjoy it too much, but maybe that's just me being a hater.
You are a bit of a hater, to be fair, Aaron. Me, I'm a little bit of one, but you're like, in the good way though. You're like me though. I don't mind Reigns now, but I always hated him from the Shield.
Yeah.
So
true.
I had ground to hate him.
I hated him from the Shield as well, but it's not a competition, to say who hated him first.
But I like him now. That's the difference. I've moved on from my petty hate.
Well, good for you. So,
is it still because he beat Brian? Is that what this boils down to?
No.
You sure?
Yes. But
Right, let's move on then.
we're not here to talk about my Reigns hate. We need to try and move on from that. So yeah, Bray makes the interference, causing, well, it's not a distraction, was it? Reigns just kind of
Ran
ran
off.
out. But I thought this was a bit stupid, to be quite honest.
He
Like,
kept looking around like, where's Sheamus? Is he going to bro kick me or what?
yeah, and then he kind of run off. But the thing that I kind of find stupid is the way...
We didn't get to see Sheamus win.
No, the way it was handled. Like, it was meant to think that he'd been abducted, his daughter. And you could kind of tell anyway that wasn't the case, because the camera zoomed
creepy
in. And then, instead of just leaving it on the cliffhanger of us thinking, oh yeah, he has abducted her, they zoom the camera out to show an empty rocking chair, and I just think that was...
Why did Reigns go after him,
yeah? Pointless. It just seemed really stupid, the handles. It would just leave us to kind of guess whether he was playing the mind games or whether
do you reckon
he wasn't.
it's WWE's classic thing to entertain the 7-year-olds to explain? No, but genuinely, like you say quite a lot of times, with the commentary with Michael Cole, what it comes out with, it's like, yes, Michael, we are watching the programme.
Yeah, it's like they make things really obvious.
If I want audio description, I'll turn it on.
Exactly. I think they really just treat audiences sometimes a bit as if like they're a bit clueless. And
I mean, it is America, but still, other countries do watch this show, so
I apologise to our American listeners.
No, I love America. I've been twice.
Have you really?
Yeah, I've been to Florida and New York. Anyway, back to the podcast.
So, the thing that did salvage this, though, was then when Reigns went backstage. I absolutely love the, stalker's room sort of thing.
You did. I bet you did. I bet you've got one of your own.
But I thought that was a really, creepy touch to Wyatt's character, something that it kind of lacks at times. The writing on the walls and all the pictures of Reigns and stuff. I thought that was a really good touch from him.
I thought you were going to start singing then. The writing's on the wall.
I suppose.
So anyway,
I suppose the weird thing about the thing.
Aaron's lost his words. He's been caught.
Look what you've done to me now, Mike.
What day is it?
Is it Wednesday? No, Tuesday. No, the thing that was kind of weird was how it was a room that was kind of just on a corridor. It's like, imagine people walking past that.
I know, yeah. What the fuck is in there? It's like one of them where someone says something weird at work and you just all choose to ignore it. Like Bray Wyatt's like, I'm going to my stock room.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going out to my stock room now.
Okay, Bray, you have fun in there.
Someone goes walking past and just see a black room with Bray just writing on the walls and sticking pictures of Reigns on the wall.
I call the eyes and noses out.
It's like, you're right in there, Wyatt.
That must have took some time. It went to a bit of effort for that.
Did indeed. But anyway, yeah, I did enjoy that. I thought it was, great for the story and the character. I thought that was really good. But anyway, we next had the man that gravity forgot, the new sensation, the flexible man, whatever you want to call him.
Flexible man? Who said that?
It's probably another one.
Why did they give him 2 nicknames?
To give him too many nicknames, to be honest.
But when he's entering the ring, the men that gravity forgot.
The new sensation, yeah, it's I don't
ridiculous. Like how he's not called Adrian anymore.
Exactly, it's like they couldn't fit Adrian Neville into his name, but yet they can give him a long, 2 long nicknames like that. It's just ridiculous.
He's got the worst Geordie accent ever.
You always say this.
But he has. Anyway, he was facing Kofi Kingston.
He was. I was really excited for this, especially after Reigns and Sheamus, which left me a bit, I don't know, a bit
clueless,
tuned out of Raw. But yeah, this definitely got me much more interest in it again. PTP end up coming out after New Day was kind of causing disruption around the ring.
I thought it was quite hard. Elijah Burke's so good when he's outside the ring. So he was.
Some of the stuff he was shouting was great.
Well, I think Neville jumped from the ropes onto Thingy, and then he just shouted, "I'll call gravity on you, Neville."
I'm gonna call gravity, Neville. Yeah, and then didn't he say something like, "Gravity knows exactly who you are"?
Yeah,
he's so great, Xavier.
Do you want to go back to the Sheamus spot just for a quick? Did you notice that bruise on his shoulder?
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, that looked pretty brutal, didn't it? I think
Bruises on the fruit. Christ.
I think whenever Sheamus seems to get a bruise, it shows up really bad because of his paleness of his skin. But yeah, that looked pretty bad. That I bet it was
Like he'd
sore.
been run over.
Maybe,
Like
yeah.
ran into a truck.
Maybe,
I don't know how you could even do that.
Maybe Alberto ran him over. Anyway.
Oh yeah, we ran over the Big Show. Oh, I got that joke.
Anyway, so yeah, PTP came out.
The closet.
They did. One of them did anyway.
Which one? Who's father? Or is he? Never mind.
Darren Young.
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he?
Because they always make like subtle references to it as well in some.
Do you mean subtle references or subtle jokes?
Kind of both.
Oh right.
Anyway,
but they came out, didn't they? And then they got chucked out. And
yeah,
I thought they were gonna let New Day just stay in.
Yeah, this is what was getting me. I was really like, I thought, what are they doing? Because that made no sense. Like primetime players come out, refs immediately sends them out, and then even the commentary was like, what? Well, why? How does that make any sense?
I think it was the ref that high-fived me, so I'll let him off with that one.
No, but then obviously it made sense. They sent the New Day out there, and what they was obviously doing was getting the crowd riled up about it, and then they were sending New Day out to a big response from the crowd. It was cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, yeah.
Obviously then Neville immediately hits the Enziguri on Kofi, lays him out, ready for the Red Arrow, hits it. As always, it's such a beautiful finisher.
How does he do that?
It's so amazing. Honestly, it's one of the best looking finishers, I think, in like wrestling in general at the minute. It's so
the
good.
FU or the stunner off the ropes?
Nah, you're alright. They can. Well, the stunner off the ropes is kind of good.
You don't like the FU?
Austin's a bit. I don't know. He doesn't seem too pleased with it, but who knows? But yeah, the stunner off the ropes is kind of good, but it doesn't beat the Red Arrow by.
I don't know, when he hits that and the other person doesn't botch it, it's quite good.
Yeah. No, but it is a very good looking move. And
so he picked up the win. Is he going to fight Big E next? Because he's beat Ezekiel. What am I saying? He's beat
Ezekiel Jackson.
Elijah Burke. He's beat Elijah Burke. And he's beat Kofi. I can't even think of his name.
Elijah Burke.
Elijah Burke.
I'm worried that you actually think he's called Elijah Burke now because you say it that much. But
no, I was trying to think of his real name.
have you seen this is an interesting. Have you seen Xavier's new YouTube channel?
Xavier Woods. No.
Have you not seen it?
No, I've not seen it.
It's called Up, Up, Down, Down. There you go. Nice little plug for you there, Xavier.
There you go. If you're listening, we'd like one back.
He's launched a Reddit account as well, which is pretty cool.
Oh, I bet you love that.
I know, yeah, it's so great. But yeah, he's got a new YouTube channel, Up, Up, Down, Down, gaming channel. It's very good, actually. He brings a lot of his personality from TV to the channel.
Is he trying to do what Zack Ryder did?
No. It's just like a gaming channel. I think he's just doing it because he's a gamer, so he's kind of doing it as a side project sort of thing. He seems like quite a driven person, because obviously...
So if you ever want to join Uber Nation, all you have to do is ask, if you're listening.
I know, yeah, if your channel isn't popular enough, you want to come to our thriving channel, then be sure to do that. But anyway...
Call me!
So, yeah, anyway, Neville picks up the win over Kofi. Really fun match. I'm looking forward to see what happens with these 6 men, because... like you say, we're getting some sort of feud coming from these bunch, so we'll see where that goes. So yeah, then we have the Rollins and J&J segment backstage. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't, but
I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
So he asked J&J if they're going to help him. Basically. Was
that a real coffee machine? Can we just get to the big point first?
To me, it kind of looked like
a prop.
It looked like a thingy. Oh, what's it called? The can, like, from GTA and stuff that you fill a car with. Like a petrol can sort of thing.
Petrol tank.
Yeah, it's sort of one of them things. It looked like that with a coffee sign stuck on it. Didn't look like a coffee machine.
It was a bit weird, wasn't it? It was like a midget's coffee sign.
But whether it was or not, who knows? It did look a bit weird. But anyway, he asked J&J if they're going to help him. They decide no, they're not going to. I think it was once
Tight
again,
bastards.
like I said, I was kind of happy with that, but we see where that goes later on. I don't. Did we get the Cena promo
I
next?
think that was after something else. Something else happened.
Oh well, let's go with King Barrett and Zack Ryder.
That was it.
It don't really matter if we have these things in order anyway.
This match came out and thought Zack Ryder can get a win here. He's getting another jobber. Oh my god! And then no, bollocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say when they both came out, I was like, oh wow, one of these has actually got to win. It's like
unless it ends in a double count out.
I just noticed actually on the I'm using the post Raw discussion thread on Reddit to see the results to remind myself, and on their description they put in a match where one jobber had to win.
That's quite a good tagline for it.
That's a pretty good tagline for this match.
That should have been the one for them two at Money in the Bank. Their preview for one jobber has to win.
Yeah, that was the selling point for the match.
I still think it was brilliant though last week when he fought R-Truth, and he fought R-Truth, and R-Truth was on the commentary, weren't he, at the start?
Oh yeah,
and he was just like, "You're finding me." He goes, "What you talking about? What is?"
Yeah,
and he did a really good impression of Gary Coleman.
Yeah, that was really great. That, and then he was like, "Wait, I'm his opponent." Oh, that was so great.
Then he beat him.
R-Truth is pretty special at the minute. He's so good. He did a little like pre-match, like backstage promo, didn't he, as well before Barrett and Ryder's match that kind of popped up on the screen, and he's dressed in that really shabby crown and stuff. It's so funny. He's really great in the minute.
Baron Sexton had a good line, and it was just like,
yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Because he said it, it weren't funny, and it's bad to say it like that. He went, they were saying like, could Zack Ryder join this feud between them two? And he just needs to take a visit to Bed Bath and Beyond. I was like, I didn't laugh. I was like, that'd be funny if JBL said it.
Oh, he's so bad, Mike.
No, I'm not. I'm not like I'm trying to like him, but I just can't laugh at his jokes. He just doesn't. If he was good on NXT, they should have him on there because I don't know. Why don't Jerry Lawler on Raw? I mean, he talks out of his ass, but.
But yeah, he also came out with another great line when he was saying about R-Truth dressing. I'm sure it was him, or it might have been JBL actually. He said, well, he looks like he's got his crown from a McDonald's Happy Meal. Like,
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's like that was another great line. I'm sure it was Byron that said that as well. I was like, well done, Byron.
That's probably why I didn't hear it then.
But yeah, Barrett gets the win. That was a bit of a shocker to see Barrett finally.
Well, he went for the broski boot, didn't he? And then he got caught on the
indeed.
ropes, and then he bullhounded him off that. I was like, no! I was waiting for R-Truth to distract him.
Was you not happy to see Barrett finally getting a win?
No, because he's a glorified jobber. I wanted Zack Ryder to win.
The thing that I found interesting in this match, though, I was sat there and I really was contemplating the scenario in my head of Ryder challenging for either the IC title or US title.
He has done, hasn't he? But he got beat off Cena.
I mean, actually winning the feud and being the champion. I don't know, I just sat reminiscing over his past career and thinking...
He should beat Ryback,
You know what actually caused me to do it? It was his trunks. Because the back of them... I may be wrong on
looking at the back of his trunks?
It was bright yellow, Mike.
Yeah, old chestnut.
No, I was looking and I'm sure it was a nod to, the Major Brothers. It looked like his...
Oh yeah, the Major Brothers.
Yeah, it looked like his knee pads as well. It had the old Edge logo on it as well. And I was like, is he doing a nod back to... when he was in La Familia and all that, when he did with Chavo and Edge and Vicky and everything else, SmackDown, the good SmackDown days.
Edgeheads.
The Edgeheads, indeed, that was it.
That was one of the best things ever.
I'm
match
sure
where they both took power bombs and tombstones.
I'm sure his attire on Raw was a nod to that, but I may be wrong, but that's what it looked like. So yeah,
you probably are, but you never know.
I started reminiscing on his career and thinking, I'd love it. I don't understand why they don't push him more.
Because he's a popular fan. He's a popular with the fans.
Yeah, exactly.
That got out wrong, didn't it?
I know, he's a popular fan. I was like, where are you going with this? But yeah, he is great, and it's a shame to see how he's treated. But I don't know. His career isn't done by any means. Let's hope he gets a push sometime in the future. He really does deserve
off a
it.
cliff.
Oh.
But he needs to, though. He needs to actually
did that.
Pardon?
So Kane already did that to him when he
Yeah,
pushed
that
him
was
off the
awful,
stage.
that.
That was awful. But we're not here to talk about that. Are we?
We're not?
No.
Alright.
So
Got back on the roll then.
yeah, Barrett gets the win. I was happy to see Barrett getting a win, I suppose. It is a shame how it
First of
is.
the year, innit?
It is indeed. Interesting thing as well is they've added a load of, well, not a load, they've added 2 new Bad News Barrett t-shirts. King of Bad News t-shirts on WWE shop. So does this possibly mean that the Bad News gimmick is coming back?
Well, I think Adam said, didn't he, is that he was keen to drop the bad news thing, but that was when he was successful.
Yeah, but that's exactly what they was doing. Apparently, the gimmick was getting him over as a face, and Vince wasn't happy with that, which is why, they kind of gave him the King Barrett moniker to drop it, which seems weird that they're bringing it back as such, but maybe they're looking at a face push for Barrett, or who knows. I'd love to see that, actually. That would be great. I think Barrett could be a good face. Never really got a chance to see it in his WWE career, so it would be pretty good to see that.
Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't
He's
it?
always great when he comes over in England and acts as a face, so I'm sure he'd be able to take off with the bad news thing as
Got a
he
face
was
in Manchester. Dickhead started insulting City.
Oh,
Brought
there
the
we go.
Preston team with him.
Oh, he did, didn't he? Yeah, he did. So anyway, let's move us on to Cena's promo.
My god.
I'm not sure if it was next, but we were mentioning it.
It
next
was great anyway.
It was very good. I enjoyed it.
It's a
especially
Cena
when...
promo. You can't not like a Cena promo.
Yeah, you can. Especially when Owens came out. I really enjoyed that. Some great lines from both of them.
Oh, the French though was brilliant, but from both of them.
I was gonna say Owens tried to become the evil person character by speaking in Quebec and French.
I think it was just normal French, weren't it? French Canadian or whatever.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
John Cena's. I thought John Cena was going to start speaking Chinese straight away. You know, because I remember reading about him wanting to.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Push, weren't they?
I remember him saying on Aussie's podcast when he did it that he wanted to bring it to the Chinese market more, so he was learning it, and it was nice to see him actually bring that up. Whether it was any good or not, I obviously don't know, but it sounded good to me, so
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I mean, I'll have to ask someone who's Chinese to have a look at it, but you know,
ask our Chinese friend.
Who speaks Chinese, Oscar? But it was a great. I mean, he mentioned, didn't he, Shotgun Sean or whatever the bleed now is called.
Machine Gun Kelly.
That's him. I was so indifferent because I
loved it.
I hate celebrity guests, right? And then when I saw him, he had a Nirvana t-shirt. I thought, I'm torn now. He likes Nirvana. Then in his song, he mentioned Kurt Cobain. I was like, that was a good reference. I was like, God. I was like, I'm so indecisive. You sung shit, but you like Nirvana. It's and then he took a powerbomb and thought, I like you. Any celebrity guest that willing to do that is brilliant.
No, it is good when a celebrity guest is willing to do something like that. I mean, obviously it was cushioned and everything, but still, that was props to him for doing that.
But not like in a match where they absolutely bury someone good, like Seth Green used to do when he used to come on.
Yeah.
Like a 4'3", some beating like the Big Show.
Yeah.
But when he did that, took a powerbomb, it was brilliant. He sort of botched it, but it was still good.
No, it was still great. It made it look more natural, I think, the way he botched it. Like Adam always says, sometimes botches can look good, and I think that was the case of it looking good, because obviously he wasn't a wrestler, so the sloppiness of it kind of added to the realism. But the thing with that as well, last week, I was skipping through it, because I was like, I don't really want to listen to this.
Skipping through it?
No, I didn't want to listen to him singing, because I'm not a fan of him, so I was like...
See, my friend actually said to me, you should listen to it. I was like, right, fine. I thought, because he don't like Nirvana, so I thought he was making some sort of reference because he mentioned Kurt Cobain.
Oh, right.
And then when I did that, Kevin Owens came out.
Well,
oh my god!
Yeah, this is what I was going to say.
Ending.
I was skipping through it, and I saw him get to the end.
So you skip Raw then, do you? So after all the insults of me skipping Raw, you skip Raw. So
it's because I was down Cornwall, Mike. No, so
who's she? Anyway, next. That powerbomb was brilliant, though. Did he have to apologise? I didn't hear an apology.
Yeah, he apologised on Twitter in Kevin Owens fashion, but yeah, he did apologise.
Don't follow him.
You should do.
Prick Owens prick.
He's got some golden tweets on there, really golden, but that's for you to discover.
Cena's got more followers.
Who cares?
Cena. Got more followers.
Alright. So anyway, yeah, it was a great promo. Cena accepts the match by speaking Quebecan or whatever, Canadian, French, Chinese, American, whatever he was using. So yeah, it accepts the match.
Do you want some? Come get some, bitch.
I thought it was great.
He should have. Why
really
didn't he kept calling him scum something or other? Why didn't you just call him a scumbag? I was waiting for. I was like, go and call him a scumbag.
He wasn't gonna do that though, was he?
Why not? He's a scumbag.
Oof. So anyway, after that we got. Did we get the backstage promo with the Authority and Rollins? I don't know. We'll mention that now.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Kind of Triple H kind of puts it out there that Seth needs to get Kane and J&J security.
I love how Seth went. They were talking about Seth, and he was like, "Apology would make it go a long way," and Seth just went, "Yeah, if they did apologise to me, it would make it a lot better."
He's so great. But yeah, anyway, Triple H kind of said he's got to say sorry. Sets up the main event segment for later on. Then we get to, I think, the Bellas taking on Naomi and Tamina. This was odd, very odd.
Alicia Fox managing them.
Yeah, Alicia Fox.
Did you watch SmackDown? I saw that segment. That was bullshit, that.
I kind of didn't get a chance to see SmackDown fully, so...
Well, she sort of turned... She did a turn quicker than Summer Rae or Big Show. She was like, "Yeah, I'll help you, Paige," and then betrayed her. I was like, "Why? What was the point of that?"
Yeah, pretty mad, but
it was this match, right? I don't give Divas a chance at all. This match was a typical. Do you gotta go for a piss and get a drink or something before the main event comes on, guys? I think
it's really odd about it as well. They seem to be doing this Team Bella thing versus the rest of the roster, which seems to be
versus Paige.
Yeah, I was gonna say just Paige on her own. Obviously, I'm imagining this is going to lead to NXT call up or something. Probably Charlotte coming up to help Paige. I imagine that's going to be the case, but we'll see where this goes. But yeah, I've kind of found it odd how the Bellas are meant to be the heels, yet Naomi and Tamina was definitely the heels in that match. So it was the Bellas.
So stupid.
Yeah, the Bellas was getting a face reaction.
Why couldn't they have just faced, say, Natalia and someone?
Yeah, exactly. And then there was no Paige presence, was there either? She didn't even come out, did she?
I watched this match and I just thought, I don't skip it ever unless it's that bad. Yeah. But I just thought I should have skipped this because there weren't that much going on commentary. Paige should have been on commentary at least because she's really good on commentary.
Yeah, it's weird that this whole storyline is kind of about Paige and the Bellas, and yet Paige didn't come out in this match, which I thought was kind of a certain thing. But anyway, Naomi hits a rear view accidentally on Tamina.
Tamina still botched it. All I had to do was run into her ass and she botched it.
Exactly. I'm sure Adam's seething at us calling this now, but it was botched. Tamina basically just started running headfirst into Naomi's ass, which looked
then ended up hitting her the back of her knee.
Yeah, it was just very, very just sloppy and I'm
Bree's not good. You know what though? Bree's not that good in the ring.
No, we always say this.
Nikki was the only good. Bree's terrible, I think. When she picked up the win, what did she pick up the win with now against Paige? Can't remember the finisher.
It's that facebuster.
Yeah, why is that a finisher?
Well, X-Pac used to use it, and at least it looks convincing.
DDTs used to finish people.
And so they should, but we're not getting into the DDT.
Alright, Stone Cold. Dean Ambrose uses the DDT.
He does, and that's good. But as for the rest of the roster who uses DDTs, that's not good. But anyway, we're not here to discuss this. Stone Cold does a good job of that on his podcast.
But listen to this instead.
Indeed, ours is much better than Stone Cold. So the Bellas pick up the win. It was kind of a botch finish. I'm not really bothered that they won. I couldn't care less, to be honest. But
Paige weren't involved, so I was just like, meh.
Yeah, but
why is Natalia not on Paige's side? This is with Tyson Kidd, getting injured again, more injured than Daniel Bryan. But why isn't Tyson Kidd now in the? Why isn't Natalia now in the Divas division picture?
Exactly.
She's probably the second or third best wrestler on the roster, and she's not in there.
It's
I
like
mean, I'm a massive Natalia fan, but it's ridiculous now.
it's the same with Cesaro. It's like hopefully they're leaving him kind of off Raw. I know he was on SmackDown on a tremendous match with Kevin Owens. But he needs to have Cesaro have a face run. He needs to be like the mega star that he deserves to be, really.
But the thing is, though, is Tyson Kidd's actually really done himself in, hasn't he?
Tyson Kidd is apparently off for a long, long time now. It could be a year or more, which is gutting for him, really. But
After only just coming back and starting to get,
I won't say only just coming back. He's been back.
No,
about
I mean,
a year
getting
now,
back and
hasn't he?
pushing it really
Oh right,
hard.
yeah. I mean, they was going great, weren't they, that tag team? But it's a shame to see what's happened because Tyson's going to kind of be back to square one when he gets back from his injury. But we'll see how that goes. We've got a long time before we have to worry about that anyway. So
And Samoan Joe injured him.
Samoan Joe.
Roman Reigns' long lost cousin.
Oh, so anyway, we get another backstage. Oh no, was the Ryback thing before his match or after?
Weren't Adam Rose fighting?
That was the main event.
Was it?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. Well,
Go
on, right.
I can't remember if Ryback's interview was before or after, but anyway, we're gonna.
It was after, I think, because Big Show attacked him. Yeah, it was after.
Was it?
Yeah, because Big Show attacked him.
Attacked
Ryback.
After the match, yeah, he did it. Yeah, so we'll discuss the match. Ryback defeated Mark Henry, and Big Show's on commentary. Yeah.
One of the greatest of matches.
No, again, it was another like eye-rolling one when I saw the match. It's like, oh, here we go, big man match. It's not going to go well. We've seen Ryback and Mark Henry before, and it's never been great. It wasn't. Big Show on commentary. Nothing special for him on commentary. Ryback gets the win with a frog splash. God, my words getting mixed up now.
See, why did he do this? Did he not have the strength or the steroids in him to... I'm not insinuating that he takes steroids, that was just a joke. To lift Mark Henry? Or are they trying to put some sort of finisher that can be kicked out of at a pay-per-view to look special?
I was going to say, I think it's more of a case of they're trying to give Ryback a finisher that doesn't require him to lift people like Big Show and things like that all the time, but who knows?
But there has been an announcement of the match at Battleground, which, if you take Cena versus Owens out of the equation and Brock out of the equation, it's going to steal the show. The Miz, the Big Show, and Ryback, the Miz is going to win. It's going to be brilliant.
I was going to say, I think the Miz and Ryback section of this match is going to be pretty good. Not sure how Big Show's going to fit into this too greatly, but I don't know.
The Miz is going to be the next Paul Heyman.
Right. Of course.
No, I think so.
No.
Why not?
Miz is the Miz. He doesn't have to be the next Paul Heyman.
No, I mean, after
the next Paul
retires,
Heyman. No.
After he retires or whatever, he's going to be such a good manager if he is one.
Yeah, possibly. We'll see where that goes. But yeah, it should be an interesting match. We've got plenty of time to discuss this anyway. We've got weeks before this happens, so we'll leave that there for now.
Which is pretty gutting.
For you, at least. So we'll go straight to the backstage interview then that Ryback had with JoJo.
Well, much of an interview, really.
Well, no, we got the official announcement of the match at Battleground, and then Show interrupts, basically clapping at Ryback, taunting him as such, and basically the brawl ensues. Big Show seems to be getting the upper hand, and then Ryback just like reverses it, rams Big Show's head into the metal shutter thing, and Ryback ends with the upper hand.
Not really much to brag about, to be honest. It's funny how like Eve Marie and JoJo were like, when they first started, it was like, oh, JoJo could be something good here. Eve Marie's just there for the face, and now like sort of it's switched around. I mean, Adam loves Eve Marie, so he'll love this.
Adam loves her.
Adam loves Eve Marie. I don't know that Adam loves Eve Marie.
No, I always thought you made that joke about me.
No. Well, making the joke. I thought you did like Eve Marie.
You thought I did?
Yeah, why not?
I do.
Like Adam don't like her. I don't think Adam's a hater.
I thought that I really like her. I just think she's got potential, and I don't know. I've warmed to her a bit more. But anyway, we'll see what she does in NXT. Anyway,
why is she on NXT?
Yeah, Adam explained this to you last week's podcast, didn't he? How she came out in NXT and the crowd basically...
she did, yeah. I thought you just meant in the audience.
You should watch that. I think you'd enjoy that and get a laugh out of it, to be honest.
I don't watch NXT, do I, though?
Yeah, but you should do just for that segment alone, which was really hilarious, but...
I don't want to laugh at the poor girl, to be honest. If she's trying her hardest, I'm not going to laugh at someone for trying her hardest. I'm not mean like that.
No, it's not laughing at her. I mean, it was just funny, the awkward... Because I think she seems to take it all in her stride. She knows that she's getting great heat, and I think it's going to work to her advantage. This is why I'm kind of enjoying
when she's going to be the Divas champ next year.
I mean, you can joke about it, but I think that's a possibility. But...
Right, what day is it today? Mark this down. Eva Marie will be champion at least this time next year.
23rd of June 2015. Right. She will
mark that down.
Yeah, I will do.
Put it in the bio.
So, yeah, we then get our main event of the night. Ziggler with Lana taking on Adam Rose and Rosa Mendes. Adam Rose in the main event.
Can I just say something here, right? You two slagged off Cena for calling Adam Rose. You brought his children into it like saying, oh, poor Adam Rose. But he's absolutely put him over. He's never been on a main event before in his life, and now Cena gives him a quick mention. He's in the main event.
Oh,
and he got to kiss Rose Mendes.
He did.
So, let's be honest. You deserve Mr. Cena an apology. And he has put Adam Rose over massively.
I ain't apologising to anyone. But yeah, it seems like Adam Rose has developed a bit of a new character. He's got some masterpiece or something he's unveiling. Whatever that is.
I thought that was an innuendo.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
When Rose Mendes was talking, I kept waiting for it to just go Fandango.
What?
I thought she did, because when she was with Fandango, when she went Adam Rose, I thought she was going to say Fandango. I thought that'd have been well fun if she did.
Possibly. She didn't. She. I don't even know what her talent is, to be honest, but she's still there. Michael Hayes.
Getting her ass out in it.
Michael Hayes isn't with her anymore, so that can't be the reason. You say, who's that? Just don't even... Well, I'm not even responding to that, Mike.
Who's Michael Hayes?
You've got Google.
He's a writer, isn't he, for WWE?
Oh, God, wow. So
Mike. I must be right, because of all your wows.
Wow.
He's a wrestler, isn't he?
I love the way you're just guessing it. You think you know, you're just, like, guessing.
You're a criminal. That's from Google. That's what I'm finding from Google here.
Anyway, Ziggler gets the win in this match against Adam Rose. I don't even think we need to talk too much about this. Ziggler's kind of in a weird position on the roster. Lana's lost all momentum. Rose is worthless. And Adam Rose...
Alright, calm down.
I don't know. I'm not sure about Adam Rose. I'd love to see him go back to the Leo Kruger gimmick, but I don't know if we're going to get that. That was so good. Anyway. Not much more to say about that, really, to be honest, except we saw Rusev backstage. Kind of got angry at the kiss and throws his crutches and falls even. And then Summer Rae seems to have got involved in this for some reason, which is just weird, by handing him a crutch.
Maybe Lana's going to start having a fight with Summer Rae.
Oh, quite possibly. I'm not really interested in seeing that, but...
Why not? I thought you said you liked Summer Rae.
I do, but I don't really see the need for that feud, to be honest, but...
Well, it's better than what they're offering so far with Naomi and Buddy Thingy versus the Bellas.
True. So, we get to our main event segment.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
It was fantastic. A very good segment. Rollins is basically apologising to Kane and J&J. They kind of walk off after he's seemingly like kissing their ass and stuff, and they're not seemingly having any of it. Lesnar's out, and then we think, oh, Lesnar's gonna completely destroy Rollins here, but no, Kane like interferes, pulling Lesnar off the ropes.
That was brilliant. That I thought, yes, Kane, get back in there.
And yeah, but poor thingy, Jamie Noble. I don't know if you heard about this. Jamie Noble got quite seriously injured by Brock.
You joking?
Oh, did you not? Have you not heard about this?
No, I don't go on the internet, do I?
Well, anyway, apparently, you know when he got thrown into the the barricade.
Yeah.
Basically, he was laid out, and the camera crew like called the doctors over. basically he had to be stretchered off and was given oxygen and stuff.
Is that why that stretcher was on there?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, because when I saw that, I thought, that's a bit of spoiler.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought as well. But then when I realised what it was for afterwards, when I saw what happened, so he had to be took off. They thought it was a collapsed lung at first, which is pretty worrying. But it turns out he had 3 broken ribs by Lesnar. So that's pretty bad. I think he was just winded, which was why the oxygen was there. But yeah, apparently Mercury sprinted to the back as soon as the camera cut at the end of Raw. So it's pretty cool to see that them two seem to be pretty good friends outside of the ring as well.
That's so
but
sad.
Yeah, it's a bit concerning. But it seems to be not too bad if he's got broken ribs. I know it's still bad, but
yeah, you can break as many ribs as you want.
Mainly with them, it just hurts like hell, and it's not actual
pain
or consequences from that pain. But yeah, anyway, this segment was great from start to finish. Really enjoyed it. Lesnar still looks like a beast. It took 4 people to keep him down. Great back and forth stuff as well. Like Kane was hitting the choke slam, and
when he got up from that choke slam, I thought, don't put Kane down after he got a boot, and then it was just a massive. And they choke slammed him again. I thought, yes, Kane, choke slam him again.
I think this has added a great dynamic to the match as well for Battleground, because it looks like Lesnar is it is possible to defeat him.
All the suplexes Lesnar was giving Rollins, I was waiting. That third one, I thought
that third one was so damn good when he did that, and the way Rollins sold it, he looked like a dead fish or something. The way he just bounced back and landed flat, that was so.
It was
so
like
perfect.
On the old WWE game when you threw them, they just sort of did that weird thing where they woke up and then fell over.
Yeah, it was very, very good sell by Rollins as usual. But yeah, this entire segment was great. And then at the end, Kane and Rollins finally get the advantage, and they pretty much take down Brock and leave him lay in the middle of the ring. I thought it was a fantastic segment. Like I said, the back and forth was great. I mean, it lasted for a good 10-15 minutes a segment as well, which was great because it wasn't rushed or anything. It was perfectly done. Really enjoyed it, and I just can't wait for their match, to be honest. I know
it's going to be great.
It's another 3-4 weeks away yet, but
I think it's going to be a last man standing.
Do you think?
I think I'm going to call it now and say I think it's going to be a last man standing.
I don't think it will. I don't think there'll be a stipulation. Not no DQ or anything. I don't think they'll add to that, but maybe they do. Maybe they don't. We'll see.
Last man standing. I'm saying it right now.
Well, nice call there.
Right now, though, who do you think will win?
I think Brock's going to win.
By DQ or?
No, I think he's going to get a clean win. I don't know, I just think that's going to happen.
I think that it's going to take another. I think he's going to win it at SummerSlam,
Yeah,
I think
possibly.
I think that Seth will end up cheating him out of it, or even.
Yeah, it definitely seems likely that Seth's going to retain somehow. How he does that, I don't have a clue, but it does seem possible.
Just to go, I know, get completely off topic, but who do you think will win out of Cena and Owens?
At the minute, I'm going to say Owens, because I think
by
it'll
DQ,
be...
or?
No, I think he's going to just get a clean win somehow.
Wow.
Obviously, my mind will probably change a couple of times before then, but...
So why do you think he's going to, be the US champion?
Yeah, I couldn't give you much of a reason at this point why I think that's going to happen, but that's my gut feeling at the minute.
See, there's two ways about it for me. I don't want Cena to lose to Owens, right? But if he does lose, it means that he can go after the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So, every cloud.
There you go.
But I don't want him to lose, though. Why can't he just have both, actually? Then he could have, the champions here and both titles on the t-shirt.
Oh, well, maybe it happens. You don't know. So
I could win them all. Every championship.
You could do.
That'd be great.
So, just before we do wrap up here, I do want to give my nice little shout out to Pro Wrestling Powerhouse. As we know, I'm a big fan of them over there. ProWrestlingPowerhouse.com. One-stop shop for all things pro wrestling. They have some great articles up over there. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Great writers. So be sure.
Me and Adam tried to plug these the other day, and we couldn't do it as well as you.
You just you struggled to do it like me.
To be fair, I don't read anything on the internet now, so it's sort of hard for me to, where
True.
you do, so you know what's...
They have got a great article, actually, you'd enjoy over there. They've got one by Todd Rick at the minute, 3 reasons why dirt sheets are ruining WWE. I think you'd enjoy reading that one.
No, I know why they're ruining WWE, that's why I don't read them.
So
I might give it a read, actually.
So check them out over in there, like I said, great articles. And with that, thanks for listening to us this week, guys. We will be back next week, so be sure to tune into that. Thanks to our Podbean listeners.
Yeah, and this episode we're going to try and get as many views as possible just to piss off Adam, because last time Adam did the podcast, we got nearly 300 viewers.
We got our highest ratings ever without Adam here last time. So.
And it would just blow. He would just lose his shit if we got a lot of views. So
just
that'd be quite
piss him
funny.
off. Just listen to
keep clicking refresh.
Yeah, you do that. So thanks a lot, guys. Be sure to tune in next time.
You've been listening to the 3 Count Podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for more weekly wrestling roundup.